And Doug Nosbish. Well, Lance, after a few days off, 4-day break here for the boys, I think hopefully they got some shots up over the weekend somewhere. Or saw some really good ball on Saturday, probably.
Yeah, absolutely excellent ball played on Saturday. Hopefully they heat it up a little bit more inside than it is outside right now. So playing a tough Winona Cotter team tonight. They are 8-2 overall, 2-2 in the section. They average 61 points, give up twin come here in January.
Well, another team here, and you know, we look up and down the roster here for Winona Cotter, and boy, they got a ton of kids playing ball this year. JV's packed, and then you look and we don't have a sophomore or a younger underclassman playing on the varsity. It's all juniors and seniors. So, you know, credit Winona Cotter. They got a lot going on down there right now with the ball.
Yeah, I was just talking to their ninth grade coach, Travis Peterson. He told me that 72 kids out, 7 through seniors. So a lot of kids playing, good for that program. And yeah, varsity is just juniors and seniors. And I think they've got their main.
That might be or is it Byzance?
I want to say he said number 5.
Okay.
Luke Gardner.
Okay, I'm thinking Byzance. I'm thinking baseball. There's
yeah,
Brett,
a lot of.
There's Brett and there's Drew Byzance there.
A lot of familiar names that we've seen in baseball and football that are playing here tonight.
Well, taking their lumps early. Good take to the bucket there, and
there he is, Gardner.
Luke Gardner. A lot of dribble drives in the JV game, and right-handed kids, they're going to the left side, so doesn't matter. Just got to play good defense against them here. They're going to run.
And defense. Help and recover really well.
Yeah, the pace of the game and how hard they played in the last game was very impressive. This is probably one of the best Cotter teams I've seen for several years. So 4-0 in favor of Cotter. Carson Harstead up there. Fritz on him.
That last basket made by Ian Schmidt for the Ramblers.
The bucket, good job drawing that foul.
Yeah, nice take there by Cole Novotny. He got his hands underneath him. He tried to bring him down for the block and got a hold of his arm.
So Cotter, like I mentioned, has some size, but they have some length here. Just a lot of kids that look like can get out and run. Nothing, huge kids. It's just they're athletic.
Yeah, kind of reminds me a little bit like Blooming Prairie, where they were tall and lanky.
First point on the board here for the Gophers and Cole Novotny. Need to get Brado going from beyond the arc. Ooh, just a little too much body there. I think he had help from Cole or Braden down low.
Yeah, it looks like Gabe Stewart there was trying to turn the corner, kind of lost control of that ball. And when he went to reach for it, ran into Carson.
Rebound once again. Oh, 3 offensive rebounds there. Ian Schmidt with another bucket.
And another offensive rebound and getting fouled. Number 3, Carson Roeder, will be going to.
First one is good for Roeder. So I do have to ask here. I gave all the ladies coffee shops for the baseball season down in Winona, and did they get coffee tonight, or did they?
No coffee tonight.
Oh, it's either Blooming Grounds or Mugby.
Oh, on a night like tonight, we should have made sure we got
exactly.
there, because it was cold in their gym watching that JV.
Was on Cole Novotny. Cotter puts a lot of pressure on you there. Just a lot of movement. Ramblers.
Yeah, good ball.
Good move, but length there, got the shot blocked. And they're going to push it back the other way. They want to get up and go, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was a good move there by Ross. He just couldn't get him to go up off his feet. He stayed on the ground pretty good and was able to get that tip right at the end.
Good top hand there from Callan Backert. Callan got, it's going to be off the Gophers. So 9-1 in favor of Cotter, and everything that can happen right now is we just need to get defensive stop and get a bucket. And good job going that top side here, denying that pass in there. Kick out. And bucket is good from Gabe Stewart.
Yeah, that's Gabe Stewart's first 2 points of the game.
Braden Fredlin, first foul there for Stewart. Schmidt's going to check out. In is Cotter and Fitzgerald for the Ramblers. He didn't have full control of that. That was
close.
Dumps it in to, well, Cole just can't get a handle on it. He has a matchup down there that he should be able to exploit if they're going to stay in that man unless they switched. Good take once again. Just can't get it to go, but boy. There by Ross Stair to give Gardner just enough trouble to miss that layup. Braden Fretlin kicks back to Callan Backer. Callan's going to bully ball down low. Nice.
Up and underneath.
11-3.
Backer's first 2 points.
Three ball is up, no good off the front iron. Carson Harstead, really good body control on that. 11-5 in favor of the Ramblers.
A good tip, turnover.
Ross Stair up ahead, free throw's good. Nice job here, little mini run for the Gophers. Cut it a 4-point lead.
Well, last time down, the Gophers took advantage of a spot where they could double team, and it got him the turnover.
It's his first bucket of the game. That's a tough one to give up on that backside there. He just kind of got lost down below the bucket.
Yeah, it was pretty good defense there. Kind of got him hung up in no man's land to take that shot. Just had nobody in position for the rebound.
Callan Backer with the help defense is going to stop that dribble drive. But they're going to go to the bucket once again, and that's Cotter again.
Jaden Cotter, 4 points.
Ooh, Braden, I thought he was going to take that one. He's going to drive instead. Going to be no good. Gardner with the pass up ahead. Ooh, tries to wrap around underneath. Oh, good. We'll have a jump ball. Mason Creeder along with Aiden Johnsrud going to check in. Good job bringing it up, but boy, just enough of a pain to. Good feed down low. Callan up there, second bucket of the ball game.
Yeah, I like that time. Callan just took his time, got his body in position so he could go up and use the glass.
Johnsrud, Patrick Morgan on him. Ross Stair with a pretty good look in the lane, just couldn't get it to go off the back iron.
Another unforced error there by the Ramblers. And they'll call the foul on number 12 that time, Bobby Sandcork. As Mason Creeder is trying to take that baseline.
Ryan Rindles, Cole Novotny, and Braden Fretland to check back in. Going to curl around. Well, no, we're going to get it to Mason Creeder. I thought they're going to curl to the other side. Hey, a little shooter's roll there from Mason Creeder, his first two of the ball game.
A good strong move there by Mason, where looked like he was getting hit on the arms, but still able to muscle that ball up and over the rim.
Schmidt recovers in the lane. Can't get that one to go. Well, Aiden Johnsrud with his second rebound. And Mason's going to go again.
Well, after a slow start to our offense, the Gophers have battled themselves back into this game. Mason with a chance to tie it up at the line.
Well, 15-13, and yeah, they were down 9-1, and they came back, got a couple of good looks at the bucket, and then they took care of the ball here, getting past half court. So Gophers down by 3. Baseline drive, can't get that one to go, but a follow back there from Gabe Stewart. Kick out, Mason Creeder behind the line, no good, backside rebound. Sandcork with the rebound, up ahead to Morgan. Steps out for the 3, no good. That was Elliott Fitzgerald on the shot. Reeder and Gardner to check back in for the Ramblers. Yeah, just a 5-point lead for Cotter, and they're going to stay in that man. Nice speed inside from Braden Fretland. Mason with good body control to stay on it. I thought he was a little too deep, but he
yeah, it looked like he was almost just going to try and clear out the lane there, but Fret said, hey, stay there while you're there. You're open.
Braden passed him open. He had Braden's first foul of the ball game. Team fouls even at 4 apiece. Oh, well, there's Braden's second.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to get Eden Schmidt here to just post up.
Oh, Morgan's going to kick out. Yep, they got the switch they wanted. Oh, Schmidt, yep. Tried to get it over the sideline.
And I think Coach Costello over there is just telling him, go up with that.
Yep.
You had the mismatch there with Johnsrud on him.
Aiden Johnsrud, nice job. In the backcourt, Ryan Rindles. Going to regain control, going to get blocked
Another
there.
block there, number 5. Luke Gardner with his second block of the game.
Mason Creeder with a foul, and Carson Rader going to go to the line. Tips off the front iron. That's going to be good. It'll be 18-14. Ross Stair along with Callan Backer and Carson Harstead back in. Yeah, kind of the time of year that you're going to want to start looking at your rotation and really getting into it and find what you like.
Yeah, fine-tune things here. And
busy week. They've got 4 games. Pass up ahead. 2 points there for Gabe Stewart. Little run here for Cotter. They are up by 6 now. Oh, Callan, go. That a boy. Nice move by Callan. Yeah, he had
everything right.
Yep.
Just couldn't get that to knock in.
Yeah, he had Schmidt on his hip the whole way. He just needed to go. Kick out to Ross Stair. 3 ball long there. Schmidt on the backside. We're going to bring that up. Good ball movement from Cotter. 3 balls, no good. Cut down the lane. That'll be another foul on the Gophers. 2 shots upcoming.
Well, neither team so far scorching the nets here.
You know, they really don't like to hang out beyond the arc, though. They maybe put up half a dozen shots in the JV game from beyond 3-point, but they'd much rather
attacking the rim.
Drive. John Fritz back into the ball game, and number 11, Desmond Matthews Jr. will check in. Cole Novotny with a rebound. He's going to take that up. Stewart with him, or Roeder rather. And it's going to be a body foul. That'll be the 5th team foul. Coming up on 6 to play. Wow, it's gone pretty darn quickly here. We're a couple shots away from free throws here for the Gophers. And Sandcork will check back in for the Ramblers. Good pressure defense in the half court from the Ramblers. Oh, and it's going to be, well, just enough body, I think, on Matthews Jr. to draw that foul. Callan will go to the line.
Well, and I also think his hand going forward usually gets the call.
First one off the back iron. And Gophers need Callan to be assertive like this. You know, if you got a way to get to the bucket, he's got to go. Second one, no good. Rebound to Gardner. Good help defense there, Cole Novotny. Nice job. Ooh, top hand there from Callan Backer. Good defense. Tried to get it into Matthews. Block there from Callan Backer. Ooh. Braden Fretling going to pick. And Sandcork's going to get the layup and go to the line. Callan Backer with the foul.
Yeah, Callan, a nice job on that block. Timed it perfectly. And then they were off and running.
Sandcork free throw is good for him. Braden Fretling going to bring that up. Ooh, Ross.
I think he wanted to make the pass on to Novotny there, curling.
Stayed on the side of the ball, fortunately, and he didn't. John Fritz with put up there. Ross Stair is going to grab that. Back over to Carson Harstead. 23-14 in favor the last couple of minutes.
The shot clock is not a factor.
Braden Fretland, Euro in there, gonna get in.
Oh,
No!
just about. He gets whapped on the side of the head. He'll go to the line for 2.
First one's good for Braden Fretland. I believe that is his first point of the night here.
You are correct.
Mason Creeder back in.
Yeah, he's kind of that streaky shooter. And we just, try to get him some opportunities out there beyond the arc.
Oh. Like he was over the line, I believe.
Yeah.
Pull up from the free throw line is no good. Mason Creeder with the rebound. Under 4 to play. Carson recovers. Oh, steal there. Oh,
That was
Gardner.
almost a dunk.
Yeah, he wanted to go up. Callan gave chase and
get our offense going.
Ryan Rindle's a little fadeaway in the lane. 25-18 in favor of the Ramblers. Coming up on 3 to play. Boy, another good find underneath. And Cotter's going to have another bucket. Boy, he's...
Jaden Cotter now 6 points. Just cleaning up glass.
Back to a 9-point lead. Carson Harstead with the left hand, can't get it to go. Ramblers pushing once again. Conter's going to go up. And just dropped his shoulder enough, yeah. Rindle's got there. I think probably could have gone either way or not called, whatever. Cole Novotny checks in, and looks like we're going to have Rotor check back in.
Well, a lot of hand checking when they're coming down the court.
Mason Creeder up with the right hand. No good, and Gardner on the backside going to take that. Going to get to the rim again. 27-18 up ahead. Cole Novotny kicks it out. Ryan Rindle's 3-ball just off the front iron. No good, but Fritz, she's been a lot of action.
Getting his elbow a workout tonight. Go up, and Carson loses his dribble out of bounds. Oh, it's going to be tipped out of bounds, I guess.
Yeah, I think he got it on the backside, a bit with the.
Coach is asking for a jump ball.
Braden Fretland, Aiden Johnsrud to check into the ball game. 1:47 to go. Lance, if you're the, Braden Fretland likes that call.
Call it a jump ball. So that's going to bring up some questions from Coach McBroom.
So 9-point advantage here for Cotter, and we really, they just put a lot of pressure on you at the rim. They don't want to be outside at all.
If you got a little bit of a crease, they're telling you take it to the rack.
Good take once again from Carson Rotor. Jeez.
Rotor now 6 points.
Good look back door. Mason Creeder.
Old Fretton Creeder got that play going pretty good. They tried it on the other side last time and scored.
Yeah, they got that eye contact down in the corner, and good cut out there from Mason Creeder, and just cut hard back to the basket. Turnover here out of bounds off the Ramblers. Kallenbacher checked back in. Let's go down and get ourselves a nice look at a tray and cut this thing.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get it within 5 at halftime.
Ooh, Fritz is all up in his pocket on that. Ooh. Braden down on that, gonna kick it out. Kallenbacher. Hey, all righty. Aiden Johnsrud, let's go.
Boy, nice spin move there. I wasn't sure if he took one too many steps, but nice play anyways.
Well, we'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. 29-22, Ramblers. Got a little John Stockton move there in him.
John Stockton, Price.
Yep. Off the front rim. Oh, Mason Creeder just about gets that one. Schmidt outside. Coming up on 20 seconds in the half. Good take once again. A little pop from about 10 feet out. Ooh, Callen just about stepped in there. And it's going to be, it's going to be a foul on Mason Creeder. So back to a 9-point lead. Yeah, we've got part of the lacrosse brain trust over there in the.
I was wondering who was sitting over there.
First one is good for John Fritz. 10-point advantage here. It did that last couple offensive possessions. Cotter has gotten themselves some really good spacing. Second one's up there for Fritz. Better spacing. They had a couple possessions when we dropped it down to 6 or 7 points. They're just getting discombobulated at the line, and the motion wasn't moving quite as fluidly as it had been. This last time down the floor is totally different.
Let's see if the Gophers here can't nail a 3.
11-point lead for Cotter. They turn it over. Half court off the board, no good. Well, we're going to go into halftime down by 11, 33-22.
Backer 4, Mason Creeder has 7, Aiden Johnsrud has 2, Ryan Rindles 2, Ross Stair has 2. For the Ramblers, Jaden Cotter has 6. Carson Roeder has 6. Luke Gardner has 6. Ian Schmidt has 4. Bobby Sandcork has 3. Gabe Stewart has 6. John Fritz has 2 points. The Ramblers are shooting 53% from the field, 14 of 22. They've only taken 3 3-point shots, and they were 0 for 4 from there. 5 of 9 from the free throw line. The Gophers are shooting 45%. They are 2 of 17, so not as many looks at the basket. 0 of 3 beyond the arc, and 4 of 9 from the free throw line.
So yeah, the got to get better, more and better opportunities here for the Gophers. Just got to go down and get a couple of good looks. But as far as Winona Cotter is concerned, boy, they love getting to the rim, and I don't know if we'll switch things up a little bit defensively in the second half, but their spacing's been very good. And well, there's that backside lob. Oh. Davidson's favorite play out of halftime. So Gophers down 33-22. Inside, and there's Roeder again.
He's 3 of 4 from the field for 8 points. 2 of 6 from the free throw line.
Yeah, we touched on it a couple times in the first half. They do not want to go. There's a long 3 from Braden Fretland, no good. Roeder with the rebound. They don't want to hang around outside. They would rather just stuff everything inside the free throw line.
Well, there it seems we're covering up the gaps a little bit better, forcing a shot from the free throw line.
Oh, and we're going to get a charge on Cole Novotny. Fritz went ahead and got down there nicely, and Cole, just 110 miles an hour, wasn't stopping.
You don't see the pull-up jumper from about 8 feet much anymore.
Need the Anthony Edwards 14-foot bank shot. Big fundamental. So 35-22 in favor of the Ramblers. Schmidt up top. Ooh, boy, that was almost gonna kick it out. There's a 3-ball short. Follows his shot, however. Up with a little runner.
Boy, Luke Gardner does a nice job following his shot.
Ross Stair up ahead. Good look. Fine down top. Up on the sides.
Yeah, good defense there by the Gophers.
Aiden Johnsrud with another rebound down low. Cole tried to get that one ahead to Ross Stair on the baseline, out of bounds off of the Ramblers. Oof. Braden Fretland beyond the arc, no good. Gardner with another rebound. Fitzgerald 3-ball good. Their first 3 of the night. And we don't need that.
No, we don't need them to get hot from beyond the arc.
And Braden Fretland here is going to have, Roeder's going to go through that screen, or actually.
Yeah, got him on a push.
Yep. Well, Novotny up over the top. Roeder had 3 fouls. He didn't want to get that 4th.
Well, they switch back to a man-to-man.
And we're going to get a turnover on the Ramblers. 12-point advantage, and Gophers turning up the pressure a bit, and we're getting into a little bit of a frenzied pace.
We just got to go down on the offensive side here and convert. Good hard take there by Aiden Johnsrud, just came up short. Oh, and a nice head fake there. Ian Schmidt for 2, extends that lead to 14.
Well, just when they get there, Cotter comes back and gets a really good look at the bucket. Kalen Backer gonna fake that and go hard on Schmidt. Schmidt, nice job just staying with it and not swatting. Fitzgerald to the rack. No good. He's going to draw a foul.
Just as he was coming down, Callan, I think, just got a piece of him.
Well, they closed out on him after he hit that 3, and he just took it to the bucket. Nice hard take. Third on Callan.
Oh, got the roll. Back of the iron.
A lot of action off the rim. Second one is good. Also into the ball game, Gabe Stewart again.
Elliot Fitzgerald, 2 of 2 from the line.
And a steal there from the Ramblers. 6-30 in favor of the Ramblers. 11:47 to play. And Lance, just when we thought we were gaining a little ground, they're going a mini run and get out and get some really good looks at the bucket.
Yeah, we switched. Well, we were playing zone there for a little bit, and they made 1 3-pointer, and we went back to man-to-man. And then we kind of struggled down on the offensive end, and they were able to get back in a hurry a couple of times. It don't take them long to score points. They can get out and run, and they'd like to do that if they can do it.
Yeah, and I mentioned I haven't seen them play like this before. They've had some athletic kids, but not like this. They've got a group, and Coach Costello's got a nice rotation. They come in and they don't miss a beat there when they can get a few minutes rest. $18-point lead for Ramblers. Callan Backer and Schmidt closing out on him. Rindles picks that one up, and it's going to be stolen down low. Morgan will push. And poke check there from the backside and pass out of bounds. Mason Creeder causing a little havoc on the other side. Callan Backer down low is going to move back to the left side and just drag that pivot foot just a bit.
Oh, that's
Yep.
either offensive foul or travel. I think he switched pivot foots there. Either way, turnover on the Ramblers.
Yeah, they called the foul on Schmidt. He went to pivot around and dropped that shoulder.
And Schmidt's second foul. Still 3 team fouls apiece in the second half.
Still 48-30 in favor of the Ramblers. Under 10:15 to play. Screen up top. Carson Arstead going to pop the 3. Hey, there we go. Get off the schneid from back there, Carson.
Carson's first 3. Up in front, Mason Creeder. Yeah, Mason brings some good energy into the game when he's put in.
Yeah, Cole Novotny back into the ball game. And a deceptive spin move down low, quite honestly. He gets that position. I mean, no good. 15-point lead for the Ramblers, under 10 to play. Three ball, no good. Up for the rebound is Cotter. Fritz is going to take a three. Good. Back up to an 18-point advantage. Creeder take with the left hand, can't get it to go.
Well, again, for the Gophers down on the offensive end, one and done. Just not a whole lot of offensive rebounds.
So the torrid pace continues. We're pushing the ball both ways. Cole Novotny pushes it up. Spin move, keeps his pivot foot. I'm not 100% sure how.
Oh.
Good look there, Ryan Rindles. Hands up there by Cole Novotny, and there's a steal for him. And going back the other way, Braden Fretland's going to reach across, going to be on the floor. 14 fouls for the Gophers, 5 for the Ramblers. We haven't had many let's walk it up the court moments here tonight.
I looked down at my phone to plug in the stats, and I'm already behind. Oh, kind of the old Chatfield inbound play.
Yeah.
Taste of our own medicine there.
Stored up high for that one. He'll go to the line for two. First one is good. 54-35 for the Ramblers. Second one upcoming. And it is good. 20-point advantage for Winona Cotter, Hope Lutheran. Carson Harstead, another three is good. Step back a couple feet further that time. There we Carson. Ooh. Good balance keeping that foot down. That's pretty close.
I think they're just going to work that shot clock down under 10. Oh, and then the backside rebound.
Contra going to get that one. No good, but a good trap in the corner. And we're going to get a 30-second timeout from Coach McBroom. Ooh, Ross had split that double team, but he didn't have very great options to go with the ball when he came out of it.
No, they had somebody over in the corner, but if he was able to get it off was the other question. So good timeout there by Coach McBroom. Well, both teams now got at least a percentage in the three-point department. The Gophers 2 of 8. And the Ramblers 2 of 8. So both teams shooting 25% beyond the arc.
Yeah, it hasn't been a high percentage night, that's for sure, but 17-point lead still for the Ramblers. Carson Harstead with a couple of threes in the last couple minutes. Mason Creeder, long backside rebound to John Fritz. Up ahead. Ooh. Ross Stair backside rebound.
Oh, down went Aiden Johnsrud with a lower leg injury.
He's got that brace on left knee. It looks like an ankle, however.
Well, earlier this evening, the Lady Gopher 9th grade team took victory down in Winona, beating the Ramblers. And the JV ended up winning by 3, so I haven't seen a score yet from the varsity.
Well, Cotter girls, I think they got one of their better players back, but they, I believe, I'm pretty darn sure, are playing a similar style to their guys. They're pushing the ball again. They might probably shoot a little bit more from beyond the arc, but
yeah, it looks like the Gophers are down in that game, 52-29.
well, Cotter obviously playing some tough defense here on the girls' side. What, Braden Fretland, let's go. Gonna cut this thing to 14, under 6 to play. Let's chip away, guys.
Well, Cotter maybe a little bit of sync out of their offense. Normally they're ready to go right at the rim. They're trying to work some of the shot clock down, and now with back-to-back turnovers on the offensive end for the Ramblers.
Ross Stair, good curl, nice.
Yeah, pretty good defense there.
And it's going to stay with the Gophers. Well, I think we might have gotten a late Christmas gift on that one, but we'll take it. Schmidt will check back in. Oh, and it'll stay with the Gophers. Nice job getting back and recovering on that backside by Roeder. Carson went hard to the corner. I thought maybe they'd get him out there. Arstead with Schmidt on him. And maybe he'll be able to.
Fred just rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
And it's going to stay with the Gophers again. Okay.
Looking for that first down.
However, here we are, 3 seconds on the shot. Well, no, they're going to send him to the line. Well, Braden's living right. He got that one. Well, 14-point lead. See if Braden can't cut into this one. First one's off the right side, no good. Second one is good. 13-point lead now for the Ramblers.
Oh, picks
Good
up his
job,
dribble. Nice
Ross Stair.
timing there by Ross.
And he didn't have control, so he was able to go across. Ooh. Callan was looking at that three pretty hard. Braden with a good take. Oh, Braden couldn't handle the pass. He was going to get a good look at it. Trey. Hey! Instant offense, Braden Fretland. Cuts this thing back to 11, 4:27. Gophers just chipping away.
Yeah, just hanging around. Doing enough on defense, turning that ball over and taking advantage on the offensive side.
Good job here. Gophers with a lot of energy, and they're really talking Cotter into a couple of bad passes and turnovers. The last few possessions. If Gophers get this to single digits, we're going to make this interesting.
Yeah, we got Carson Harstead that's hit back-to-back threes. Maybe we can try and get him to come off a screen or set a ball screen for him.
Yeah, he and Braden had kind of a tough go of it in the first half and early in the second half, but they've definitely come alive in the last few minutes.
And I think the range is there, too, if he wants to step maybe 2 or 3 steps back behind the arc and let one fly. I think both of them can get it there. Well, the Cotter, 2 losses this year. One was against La Crescent, who we're familiar with. We just played them. That was our last game. And the other one was against Lewiston Altura. They lost in overtime, 63-59.
Boy, it seems like Lewiston, I think they've had, I want to say they've had 3 overtime games already this year. And then they had that close one with Lake City. Beat them at the in the last 20 seconds, I think it was. Ooh. Good job of dribbling out of that trap. He's just about trapped.
Oh, and he got him. Yeah. That'll be Cole Novotny's 3rd foul.
4:10 to go. Both teams 1 away here from our 1-1. Four across for the Ramblers. Up top to Fitzgerald, over to Gabe Stewart. Luke Gardner still, well, he is on the floor. Good take in there.
That was a little bit too easy there. The Gophers kind of let him go down the lane.
Cole Novotny's going to kick out. Fitzgerald on Braden Fretland. Braden's going to take it. Going to go up for the shot. Some contact, but they're going to let him play. Over to Gardner. That Gophers putting some pressure on him and actually messing with their spacing a little bit. Under 10 on the shot clock. Oh, everything but the bucket. It wanted to hit every part of the rim and the board. Under 3 minutes to play. Gophers down 13. Got to get a quick one here and get down and get a defensive stop. Roster is going to kick out Cole Novotny. Braden Fretland, long 3. No good. Schmidt on the backside. Good matchup for Cotter inside. And they're going to push this one back to a 15-point advantage. Boy, we're just right there. Couldn't get ourselves a look really on the offensive end. We had that long 3, but Braden looked like he's a little off balance when he put that one up. But
Cotter really picked up the perimeter defense there. They weren't going to give anything too easy beyond the arc for the Gophers to try and cut into this league.
Well, Lance, we have 15 points to make up, and I don't think they make a 15-point shot, but unless it's Rock and Jack all-star weekend basketball scoring.
Yeah, they got the designated spots on the court, but not tonight.
Nope. Gophers here starting out at home on a very busy week. They're home again on Thursday. They get to drive to Houston, Minnesota tomorrow.
Well, we get to see an unfamiliar opponent on Thursday. That's against Albert Lee.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen Albert Lee play basketball, but
yeah.
they are right down there with the Gophers. They're 1-9. We're 1-12. So on paper, that could be a good game.
Well, and Albert Lee, and you'd think a city of that size here, they'd probably have a larger enrollment, but they are in AA now. Carson Harstead is going to bring that up inside to Cole Novotny. Going to try to go in there on Schmidt. Schmidt, good job just staying up and going straight up. And they're going to kick it out, and it looks like it's going to be tipped off. The Gophers is going to stay with the Ramblers. Exactly 2 minutes to play in this one. Cotter hasn't backed off on the pace at all.
No.
Ross is going to foul him. And that'll send Gardner to the line.
Luke Gardner's first attempts at the free throw line, he is 7 of 12, shooting 0 of 3 from three-point range.
Yeah, as active as he is, you'd think he'd get to would have been at the free throw line a few more times tonight. Going to push this one up to a 16-point lead. Cotter is now in the bonus for the rest of the game. 1:58 to play. And off. Carson Hertz is going to come from the backside, get that one. Up ahead to Brayton. Ross Stair on the baseline. He's going to step on the line. Good trap there. Nice job using the sideline by Callan Backer on the defensive stand.
Well, they're just going to, work this shot clock down. Probably to about 8, unless.
And they're going to turn it over. Gophers back the other way, down 16, trying to get it a good look at a. Take left hand. Oh, just can't get it to go. Everything but the bucket. Braden, nice job going to his left. Schmidt will bring it up. And another turnover there on the other end from Cotter. Might be getting a little winded.
Kind of looked like a hockey pass. He tried to clear it out into the corner.
Carson with a fake, up for another 3. Good. Clock will stop at 52.1 seconds, and they'll cut it to 13. Got to love the fight here by the Gophers. They're down 13 points, and there's up 16 points. They just are not going away, and Cotter's trying to salt this thing away, and they have turned it over 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, they've made it difficult for Cotter down here. They've kind of been out of sorts themselves, trying to make passes and work that clock down.
Will they get down there? And like you mentioned, we want to get it, drop it under 10 seconds to get the shot off. And they've thrown a couple of passes away uncharacteristically here. And I do think they're probably getting a little winded. Both squads have been going up and down like gangbusters the whole game. But
well, and a couple of times they've had some guys wide open that have received the ball. They just haven't turned around to shoot it. But they're trying to work that clock down, too.
Yep. Yeah, one of those deals I think they're turning around, making that move to the bucket, and they just need to catch it first and then go. And so a full slate of NFL football yet tonight, and we've got Philadelphia at Tampa Bay right now.
And they were behind as Buffalo won the first game against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And go figure, you've got Philadelphia, who was just cream of the crop here early in the year, and now They're at Tampa Bay for a playoff game. It was almost assuredly going to be a first-round home game for them. Gardner's going to get it. Schmidt up ahead. He's going to pull it back out. And we're going to foul up on top. Fitzgerald's going to go to the line.
So Elliot Fitzgerald's 5 points tonight, 2-2 from the line.
Yeah, Fitzgerald's done a nice job handling the ball when he's given the opportunity. First one up and good. Second free throw, no good. Ross Stair with the rebound. About 35 seconds to play in this one. Gophers down 61-47. Carson Arstead tried to get it inside to Callan Backer. Not going to get it in there. And Ramblers are just going to wait this one out. 10 seconds to play, and Gardner will hold on to it. And the Gophers are going to drop this one 61-47, 14-point win for the Ramblers. Nice looking Rambler ball club, Lance. And
yeah, they played well. They played fast. They got that lead and took care of the ball and ended out with a victory tonight.
Yeah, they're going to give some teams some problems here the way they play in their length. Plus, they get to the hoop on a regular basis, and it's probably a different ball club than I've seen. That's credit to Coach Costello
sure.
and the program. They've got a ton of numbers, but good win for them tonight. Let's just go over. If you got any stats ready,
all right,
we'll
here
get
we go.
into those.
We get scoring for the Gophers. Cole Novani had 5 points. Braden Fretland had 8. Carson Harstead 11. Callan Backer 4. Mason Creeder had 7. Aiden Johnsrud had 2. Ryan Rindles 4. Ross Stair had 6. The Gophers shot 47%. They were 15 of 28 from 2-point range. 4 of 12 from 3-point range for 33%. At the line, they weren't as good as they wanted to be. They were 5 of 13 for 38%. For the Ramblers, scoring, Jaden Cotter had 6 points. Elliot Fitzgerald had 6. Carson Roeder had 10. Luke Gardner had 15. Ian Schmidt had 6. Bobby Sandcork 3. Gabe Stewart had 10. John Fritz had 5. They shot 55%. They were 22 of 35 from 2-point range, 2 of 8 from 3-point range, and they were 11 of 17 for 64% from the free throw line. Turnovers, the Ramblers had 11, and the Gophers, I had them for 18.
Yeah, so you know what, as far as Cotter's concerned here, they're going almost quantity of shots as opposed to some of those. I mean, there's a lot of really good looks they've got, but boy, they're getting up and down, trying to force the issue and really take things, into their own hands and not so much giving what somebody's going to give you. They're going to take what they can get. And like you said, that first half, they see a crease, they're going to the bucket. And it doesn't matter. They do a nice job handling the ball left and right side. So
yeah, and they got some depth on the bench, so it gives them guys opportunity to get out, get a breath, and then get right back in the game and keep up that pace. And we kind of see it there towards the end when they had the big lead. They're trying to slow it down, which I don't think they're as comfortable with. But they did a pretty good job, obviously good enough to win the game tonight, and they knocked down some free throws late too.
Well, Gophers dropped this one 61-47 to Cotter. They will travel to Houston, Minnesota tomorrow evening, and they will be at home on Thursday night against Albert Lee. Then they go into the Three Rivers HVL Showdown. They'll play Fillmore Central. Girls and boys are back-to-back. I think they're in the auditorium. Boys are first. I believe the girls will play right after them in the auditorium. I'm almost certain, but don't quote
And that's this Friday?
This Friday.
Friday.
So they've got 4 games this week at a time when you'd probably like to have a couple nights of practice just to polish up some things. They're going to play some games. So 4 this week, and boy, we're already in the thick of it here in just a few weeks in playoffs. So we'll see how she goes. Gophers just trying to get their rotation down, and there's been some bright spots here. I think defensively, I've liked a lot of what I've seen, a lot more here after the first of the year. They're starting to get their feet under them there, just working their way with a lot of young ball players again. So,
yeah, consistency is one of them. Just being consistent on the offensive end, having some good shots, and not turning the ball over consecutively, and defensively, making some good stops. So we'll see how this week ends up for them and how they get after it in the following weeks.